You're not supposed to go anywhere live and direct inside this morning. They get people wait on there on standby since they don't they wait because they get ready. They're not ready to take you come out inside this morning and make I first introduce who they be. All the way from the School of Politics, Policy and Governance. Now I guess some people then will go join us inside this morning. In fact, this School of Politics, Policy and Governance, and the person we establish them now Dr. Obiageli Ezekwesili will be established and the plan now say what they do now initiative and program where they equip people them with the practical understanding of leadership, policy, governance, and they prepare them to take drive accountable and citizen-centered change. So as we talk about this citizen-centered change, I get the SPPG, that now the School of Politics, Policy and Governance graduating students we don't join us inside this morning and they go follow us till the chook mouth inside this morning. Duke, good morning to you. Hello.
Good morning. Good morning.
Duke now one of the people them we don't join me inside this morning. Not the only Duke they here. In other fellow graduates they go join us inside this morning and we go follow take this matter we consign waiting this their school they do and the plans where they get. I know say they get one convention where they come up, but they say now new global order. I beg Mr. Duke, what in this new global order take mean and what it mean for future African leaders? Since una school, this una school for politics, policy and governance, they train people where go lead citizen-centered change.
Exactly. Thank you very much for having me this morning. So yes, like you have said, the School of Politics, Policy and Governance is a school whereby Dr. Obi founded, right? And it's a very rigorous school. It's a very rigorous curriculum. Now, program we say for the past 10 to 12 months, don't day every evening with day class from 6 to 9 p.m. with our classmates. Many of them don't they work during the day, and they will still get time come in the evening, come discuss matter with the trouble our country and our continent, Africa. And the goal of the program was to, like Madam Obi will say, if you have no hope in the future of Nigeria, you should not be here. Because we believe, say, the future of Nigeria, they in the hand of the citizens. If we enlighten our citizenship, understand within the good governance, understand within their rights, understand within what they ask from our government, each of us, we will start having better discussions amongst one another, amongst in our homes, starting from in our homes, and then in our community. And then when it comes time for election and other things, nobody ask everything one don't do, We would have understood what each person is doing or they have done because we have been speaking of what good governance should look like. So in a sense, the program is in itself is training us to move from dependency to a place of dignity. Not we say we really honor and respect one another because we are actually going there to do what is right and to serve the people and not to wait to be served. So it really talks about leadership and service based on integrity and service.
Okay, so
what we go talk.
Yes. So now when you talk about integrity and service now, everybody they look Africa as the new economy globally. But the get challenges where go stop Africa from to achieve this global growth where everybody they expect.
Yes, plenty challenges there. First, we have to look at ourselves. What is integrity? And I'm not going to talk and say integrity is what you will do when nobody else is looking. The right choice you make when nobody else is looking. Not saying they do it because people they watch you. Okay, you know, saying like the right thing to do, even when nobody they watch you, that is integrity. So you must start from the inside your own home. You yourself, are you doing the right thing when nobody is watching? If you are not there in your house, I don't know how they run your family matter. But when you come out for public, people they show say, you're a good person, but inside your house, your family, they talk say you're a good person. So that is integrity. Integrity is what you do when nobody else can see you. And then you now bring that service to your government, knowing that you are serving your people. Not because you want to receive salary, but because your country needs there's a great need for people who are there for service with good morals, with good moral values and moral standards that are willing to listen to the people, see what they need, and work with them to provide solutions in the community.
Okay, so
that's what integrity and service.
So this integrity and service now what would they talk? Because it no go hard if Nigerians say they listen to this talk now, they go talk say if they talk integrity and service, it's supposed to start from our leaders. So what be those things where Nigerian leaders supposed to do in order to shape Nigeria, may Nigeria represent Africa as we take the talk giant of Africa, may not be from out.
Yes, yes. So imagine leaders will have to start to, first of all, we have to bridge this our generation. There's a big bridge, the old and the younger generation. So these leaders will have to be bridge builders. The younger generation now, they see so many things in technology. Things we say before, we know they see because they widespread, we don't get social media like that. But now, as we don't say this social media, they see good governance for other countries and we see bad governance for Africa. So, they buga or say, our government they do okay. When they see and clearly with our eyes, they do all right. So a new leader will have to be a bridge between the old and the new, bridging old systems and new ideas. In Buga, they engage. You will not be someone that always complaining, but someone that can collaborate. Not isolate, but bring people together. Say, okay, this is Nigeria where we did. If you look out for the north, the south, the east, many of us face the same similar problems. Actually, the common man, our problems are very similar. So we have to find that community amongst ourselves. And most importantly, that leader will just get 3 C's where they always talk of for the SPPG program: competence, character, and capacity.
Competence, character, and capacity.
And capacity, yes, sir. You cannot do leadership without these 3 C's. Because that competence, that competence will make us say, if you do this work where we give you, say you get the merits, you get innovative, if you communicate, if you bring reform. That character, now they speak about you when you know they. People don't say you're a good person. Person will say, nothing will do, even for your house, and the same thing will be. And the capacity, that capacity, I ain't listening to go through these past 10 months. See, as they study, as they come with the show, we also have to do capstone projects. We say, that's going to the community and serve the people. So your capacity is someone that can grow, knowing that it's not only you that is doing it, but you have people with you. So your capacity is stretched, so that you can serve your mission and not say that, this work too press for me, but you are bringing people in, knowing that if you're going to go far, it takes a village, it takes a forest, not one person. That's the capacity that have been built in this program with 2 people. Okay,
but I see they say a new order based on this team we wanna get now for this conference we go dey ground now, a new global order. So I dey wonder now, this school way una don, because you na graduating students now, how this school take groom una and how it take align with this topic of the new order we wanna try create so.
Very good, very good. So, like I said earlier, right? What it did was that it gave us a level playing field to work with other Nigerians all over Nigeria. As a matter of fact, me, I do students who say, I go study for America, come back for Nigeria. I go for Nigeria, I do my family secondary for Nigeria. I go university for America. I come back now for Nigeria to teach I'm a teacher. So now I teach fellow teachers and I work with other schools in Nigeria. So what this program helped me do was, if I only NYC I do, and I only some Nigerians that was happy. But with this program, I've met Nigerians all over Nigeria. Different parts of Kaduna, to Uyo, to Akwa Ibom, to Abuja, to Lagos, to Oyo State, Ogun State. And what is done is we have to form a community of practice where we learn to work with one another. We learn to also provide capstone projects. My project was called the STAR Project, supporting the advancement of rights for children in Nigeria. And how we take down practice and say, we go into our local community, we go into Lagos State, Edo State and Abuja State. And we went into the schools, and we're working in public and private schools, educating children on their rights, giving them sensation efforts. You get rights to free education, you get rights to health care, you get rights for your voice to be heard. You cannot be taught well, or you don't have good counselors. You have the right to speak and ask for good counselors. You have the right to tell us what exactly is going on, because if you are afraid to speak about what is going on in our country as citizens, we'll be afraid to perform our civic responsibility as humans and adults when we grow up. So it gave us the practicality to be able to go into our local neighbor, our grassroots, go into towns, go into our states, and see how we can also offer our services. If Nigeria is going to be transformed, it will take even us individuals, not our leaders alone, but us individuals, both the low, poor class, and also the middle class who are trying to survive, to relate to one another and see how we can help one another.
Okay, Duke.
Has now helped us.
Duke, now when you don't talk about this building capacity and all the programs we wanna do, the STAR project where you self you've been champion based on your own project where you carry for grant. I they wonder now, as Nigerians they listen to you, as Africans they listen to you, the world they listen to you now. They wonder now with this capacity where you don't take the develop, with the training where you don't go through, which opportunities they ground for Nigerians and Africans inside this new global order where they try build? Which opportunities they after all this training process and understanding all these things?
Very good question. So say the world they look at Africa now because they also can say by 2035, say now we will get especially Nigeria, would have the most populated amount of young people in the African nation because we have our young people are growing, and by 2035 our young people will be more than our old people. Literally, like Africa will have the most amount of young people in the world. Why is it important? Because the future of Africa is by harnessing the potential of our youth. If we don't start to invest in our youth, whether it's by technology, right, or improving education, or by also increasing our agricultural sector and all different sectors, by engaging our youth, giving them the opportunity to bring us into the future. Because say times always change. So as we don't get old now, the new ideas will come. At least they understand now. If we don't partner with them and then give them this capacity to grow, we will not be able to make that impact to everybody see. We only have numbers. So there's an opportunity now for us to create policies that will actually affect and help the education system to build human capital for our young people, to create innovation like all these AI they talk. How AI will work if our children don't get the equipment to their needs, if our schools don't get function. So all these things when they try to propose for us, before you see they work, you just think of how we will improve the system with your ground, where they will use work these new ideas. So it's important that when we go around and fix the broken windows that are in our society, so our children, our youth, and even society will see, okay, more than they talk, our motivation, our hope will increase. So I think that there's so many opportunities for us to do things here. But it starts with us as a citizen knowing what we can do and coming together to work towards it. Not just the government, but us citizens working with one another.
So, in case you just on your radio and you wonder who done the talk since, well, I get a graduating student from the School of Politics, Policy and Governance, where we take they talk these issues. Now, we talk about a new global order, and as they take a break, and we say now the 3 C's. I beg, remind us the 3 C's again. You say now competence, waiting. You
competence, character, and capacity.
Competence, character, and capacity. As you don't talk all these ones now, which key moments? Which key moment you will talk say now one key defining factor for you in all this training where you don't go and waiting be the next phase for leadership for you? Because time no be our friend. I would like me you drop this one. May Nigerians stay here and they go take take home assignment.
Okay, absolutely. So I would say that the key moments for me was at this past. Well, there are so many key moments in the program. First of all, just surviving the program itself was the key moments. But this past African conference, it was my birthday as well as my graduation weekend. And what really blessed me was I came home as God has led me, and I got to see all the people that I had been working with virtually under one roof with the same ideas and the energy within that room. If that energy did spread across Africa, Nigeria will change, Africa will change. The world is African countries are looking to Nigeria to instead emerge in this new global order. So I see that the same energy we don't carry throughout this past 10 months. We don't just dive here. We were charged to carry sports into our local communities. All the ideas we don't practice for the capstone projects. Let's now start to popularize in the grassroots, small by small. Maybe they go into our local governments, maybe they introduce those ideas, maybe they enlighten the people. If you can do that, each of us will graduate all the 300 or about close to 300 graduates will graduate for the program. If you can now go into our local communities, our homes, and each mind empower the other. I believe in each one. If each mind empowers the other, we believe. Not only will we be more hopeful, there will be more resources amongst ourselves, gearing towards the near future. So we're not going to wait before 2027 before we know it's in the store. By the time we start this conversation, by the time 2027 come, for your own home, for your own community, they don't say, person J, we get our best interest for your mind. In on the short and the go. There's already short different initiatives. So there's so many opportunities for us to carry this thing out, but we cannot remain silent. We cannot stay inactive. We must start now with this opportunity that we have been given.
No be small something.
Be active in everything.
You say now we must start now. They get something where you take talk where they very, very important. You say now each one reach one, each one teach one, and you talk say now so would you say they build ourselves and we for the grow for Africa. Olurin, I want to say thank you very, very much. Say you join us inside this morning. Like I take talk time no be our friend, but Duke Olurin, you don't share your wealth of experience inside this period. How long this program been last?
It was 10 months, but for me, I would say it started about 12 months ago when I got the entrance to join.
No, be small something.